Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about algae biofuel, an exciting type of renewable energy made from tiny aquatic organisms. Algae have been studied for decades as a potential energy source because they grow quickly, absorb carbon dioxide, and can produce oil that can be converted into usable fuel. Unlike fossil fuels, algae biofuels are biodegradable and renewable. Algae are cultivated in two main environments: open ponds and closed photobioreactors. Open ponds are inexpensive but difficult to control, while bioreactors offer more precision over nutrients, light, and temperature. Algae require water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and some nutrients to grow, and they grow fast. Some species double their masses every 24 hours, making them ideal for fuel production. Algae use photosynthesis to convert sunlight and carbon dioxide into energy, storing it as oils or lipids. Once harvested, these oils are extracted and processed through a chemical reaction called transesterification to make biodiesel. Other methods like fermentation can convert algae biomass into ethanol, and pyrolysis can create biocrude oil. Photosynthesis is essential because it's what allows algae to create this energy rich material in the first place. Currently, algae biofuel is still in the development and pilot project stage. It's not widely available yet, mainly due to high production costs. However, the US Department of Energy and companies like ExxonMobil and Sapphire Energy have invested heavily in research and small scale testing. With more support, it could become a mainstream energy source in the future. One of the biggest benefits of algae biofuel is its potential to reduce our carbon footprint. Algae absorbs CO2 while growing much more efficiently than land plants, and this can offset the emissions released when the fuel is burned. It's considered carbon neutral and, in some cases, even carbon negative depending on the system used. Economically, algae biofuel is promising but still expensive, currently around $7 to $10 per gallon. However, algae don't compete with food crops for land and water, which gives it an edge over corn or soybean based biofuels. As, as technology improves and production scales up, costs are expected to decrease. So far, algae biofuel hasn't received much public attention. Government programs, scientific publications, and a few documentaries have helped spread awareness, but broader outreach is needed. Public education campaigns and media coverage will play a key role in building support and investment. From the data, it's clear that algae biofuel has huge environmental benefits but isn't ready for mass adoption due to its costs. My recommendation is to increase public and private research funding, support startup companies, and test larger scale production methods. If funding weren't an obstacle, I would propose building large algae cultivation facilities across the countries, combined with regional processing centers. I'd also launch a nationwide education campaign and offer incentives for companies investing in algae based fuel. With these efforts, we could make algae biofuel mainstream by 2035. And then here are my resources.